Welcome back to my channel, and for this video I'll be showing all the different stuff I got last month in July. And pretty late with this video, but yeah, I've been busy with a lot of stuff, and yeah, I decided to record this. Yeah, it's a lot of different stuff. And yeah, the first couple things I'll be showing are DVDs. So here is Pink Floyd's Dark Side of the Moon. I don't know what it is. I don't know if you could see what the sticker says. Oh, it's the making of the album. Here's the back, the disc, and it's just a little tiny booklet here. So I still haven't seen this, and I'm curious to check this out. Check this one out. And the next thing I found was at a Goodwill, and it's a Ringo Starr film called Caveman. And I've never seen this one before, and I don't think it has good reviews, but I'm still curious to see how it is. And there's no booklet or anything. And yeah, that's it for the DVDs. Now the next things I'll be showing are games of the Beatles, Rock Band, and Michael Jackson: The Experience. And they were selling this one for 10 and this one for 5, and I ended up getting both for 10. I'll first show Rock Band, and what sucks about this is that I don't have the instruments to play it, so I just have this until I get those. Here's the disc, and has some inserts inside. Advertises the mono box set and the stereo box set for the CD. Advertises the Love album, and also has this instruction booklet, which I don't think has anything interesting. Just obviously the instructions and whatnot. The next game I'll be showing is Michael Jackson: The Experience. And yeah, this one I could play with the Wii remotes. You don't need any other instruments. And I believe there's some like an instruction booklet and some advertisements missing from this, but it's not really necessary to play this. So yeah, these were some pretty cool finds. So now I'll be showing some cassettes I got last month, and the first one I'll be showing is the soundtrack to The Lion King. And I wanted to show the contents inside, but I've been trying to open this and it doesn't want to open. I'm scared it's gonna break, so yeah, this is how I'm going to be showing. And then some other cassettes I got were 2 Beatles cassettes for $4 each. I think these are my first Beatles cassettes I ever got. And this one is the Red Album 1962 to 1966, and Beatles for Sale. And I believe these were from the mid to late 80s. I don't know what year exactly, but these were also pretty cool finds. So I did buy a lot of CDs last month, and I'll be showing each one in detail. And this first one is one that I thought was interesting. It's the band Perry's Pioneer album. And this is sealed with their autographs, and it originally came out in Target. And I don't think it's that valuable, but still cool to have. The only song I know from them is If I Die Young. I think it was from their debut album, but just got this because it was, I think, $1. Another cool album I got was Mariah Carey's Merry Christmas. And I think this one was $1 too. Let me quickly show the inside. Kind of folds out, and it shows all that lyrics. And the other side, here's The Killer's Day and Age, and I believe this one was $1 or $2 or $2. And here's the track list. Also good album, and one I hope to get on vinyl someday. So I got the booklet out, and some pictures of the band. And yeah, the back. Here's Radiohead: The King of Limbs, and I got for $1.95. And the other side, and I already have this on vinyl, but for that price I couldn't skip on this album on CD. And yeah, here's the disc. It just slides in there. This was a cool find. It's Queen's Greatest Hits 1 and 2. I got it for $2. And all the songs included in this. And now I'm going to show the CDs. So it's in this double CD set. And yeah, the front is the first one and the back is Greatest Hits 2. And here's how the disc looks, and has a booklet, some pictures. I think it pertains to each of the CDs. Or, I don't know. I think it's just this one. Yeah, I think it's just this one booklet. Yeah, there's no booklet on the other side, so yeah, this is a pretty cool find too. Now I'm going to be showing some Paul McCartney CDs. So here's Driving Rain. This one I've been looking for a while, and for $3, so it was a pretty good deal. And something cool about this is that it is a promotional copy, so that's a good plus. And I just re-listened to the album, and all the songs are pretty good. I know this album gets a lot of hate, but it's pretty decent to me. So yeah, it has lyrics, pictures. I think this was like the pictures are from a Nokia watch or something like that. I might be wrong. So yeah, it's pretty cool find. And here's Electric Arguments by the Fireman, a little group that consisted of Paul McCartney and Youth. And I got the CD for $5, which is kind of hefty, but I've never really seen this CD before. And here's how the disc looks, and it has a pretty thick booklet. Has some pretty cool pictures inside. I won't show all of them, but different paintings from Paul and stuff. So yeah, this was also another good album to add to my Paul McCartney collection. Now I'm going to be showing some Michael Jackson CDs, and here's Thriller. And I saw on Discogs it goes around $30 or $40. I don't know if that's true or not, but yeah, I got it for $1.95 at that same community thrift store that I got the Radiohead CD from. And I believe this is an original CD release for the album. Doesn't have the credit for Michael on it. Here's the disc. And booklet kind of thing that folds out, and it shows the inner sleeve picture with Michael and Paul, and surrounded by lyrics. And here's the other side. And the final CD I'll be showing is Blood on the Dance Floor. And I think this is one of the last Michael Jackson CDs I needed to complete that collection. Obviously there's more CDs, but like from his main albums. This is one of the last ones I needed. I'm glad to finally have it. Like the first, was it 5 songs, like some of the best Michael Jackson songs ever. I don't really care too much about the remixes, but yeah, this was also a great addition. And here's the booklet and credits and lyrics and some cool pictures of Michael around the history era. So yeah, I'm glad to finally have this. I also did get plenty of 7-inch singles last month, and most of these were $1, and I'll point out which ones weren't. So this first one is Queen's Rocket Prime Jive, which is the B-side, and the A-side is Need Your Loving Tonight. Actually, yeah, I think this is the A-side. I'm not familiar with any of these songs, but for I think it was $1. I got it. Here's Billy Joel, Uptown Girl, and Careless Talk on the Columbia sleeve. Another Billy Joel single, and it's backed with Elvis Presley Boulevard, and the main song is Allentown, which I think I've heard of, but I can't remember it right now. But yeah, this has a picture sleeve. And a cool find from that same thrift store where I got the Thriller CD and the Radiohead CD was this Star Wars 7-inch single read along record. And I found one with just the single, but it had like a darker blue, and it was missing all this. And I'm glad to finally have all this complete. It is like detached, but doesn't really bug me. It just goes through the Star Wars movie, and I haven't really listened to it, but I believe like whatever it says, you can read along with it. And the single just is housed here, and here's the back. Now I'm going to be showing some Michael Jackson related singles, and here's Jackson 5, Never Can Say Goodbye, and She's Good. And here is Billie Jean on this epic sleeve, and I thought there was like a picture sleeve for this song, but there wasn't. And it's backed with Can't Get Out of the Rain, which is the same B-side for The Girl Is Mine, which is interesting. And now I'm going to be showing some Beatles singles. Here's Strawberry Fields Forever for $1. And it's backed with Penny Lane, and they still hope to find a picture sleeve of this single. And also for $1 is Ticket to Ride, and yes it is. Now I'm going to be showing some solo stuff. So here's John Lennon, Nobody Told Me, and this is a UK single. It's back with Yoko Ono's Oh Sanity, and it's in this very nice blue label. And a single I've been looking for a while, and I think I did pay too much, but I don't really care. It's Wonderful Christmas Time, and this picture sleeve, and this is a UK pressing, and yeah, this was $10, but I mean, I've never seen it before. I've been wanting it for a long time, and I'm glad to finally have it. You know, the song gets a lot of hate, but I love it, so I got it. And it's on this UK label, and it's backed with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reggae. And the final single I'll be showing is Mull of Kintyre, and it's backed with, let's see, Girl School. Two pretty good songs. Next and lastly, I'll be showing all the records I got last month, and compared to the other stuff I showed, it's not much, but I think what I did get is pretty cool. So here's a Elvis album. I forgot how much it was. I think $3 or something. Christmas still, that kind of theme. Doesn't have a cool sleeve. This is plain. And it's on this orangey label, RCA. Here's Elton John, Ice on Fire, that I got for $1. And yeah, the cover itself isn't in the best shape. And I did find a sealed copy for $8. I don't know if it's worth much, but yeah, I wanted a plain copy. It has some bad water damage all around. The only song I know is Nikita, which is a pretty good song. I still need to listen to the rest of the album. And it does have the inner sleeve, and it's on the Geffen Records label. Still need to clean it, but I think it will play pretty good. So this was an interesting find. It's the soundtrack to season 1 of Jessica Jones, and it's under the Mondo brand. And I got this for $15, and these go for a lot more, but as you can see, the strip right here, it's kind of falling apart, and on top here it's badly damaged, but the records themselves play very good, and I do love the cover. And it has this cool gatefold picture with David Tennant's character, and does have this insert of her apartment door, and all the credits in the back. And the records themselves are in this nice purple color, and it's the same for both, and yeah, pretty good songs on here. So the only Beatles record I got last month, and it doesn't even appear to be a Beatles record, is this Get Back bootleg. And the cover is in horrible shape. It's like falling apart everywhere, but like the sound quality is already horrible as it is, so I think for as a collector it's a pretty cool find. And it was $3, and here's a label. It's very weird, but yeah, this already has been officially released in the Get Back box, and I wasn't gonna fork over a lot of money to get like a good copy of this, especially for a bootleg. So yeah, I think for $3 I got a decent record for a good price. So the next records I'm going to be showing are of Michael Jackson and Michael Jackson related. So the first one is the Jackson's Victory album. And this is a picture disc, and it does have this hype sticker with all the tracks included. And it's been in this plastic for a long time that the record itself got yellowed. And I already have like a normal copy of it, which, yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna play this, but as a collector it was a pretty cool find, and it was just $6. Here is Michael Jackson's 12-inch single of Scream and Childhood, and this was $18, which I think is a lot for this, but I've never seen it before. And it has remixes and remixes of Scream, and also I think like a normal version of Childhood. So yeah, this is a pretty cool find as well. No special inner sleeve, and has this cool label with Janet and Michael right there. And the final record I'll be showing is Michael Jackson's 12-inch single of Jam, and this was $3, so compared with the $18 single I got last time, this was a pretty good deal. The corner has been chipped. I don't know, that's for like promotional reasons, or like, I don't know, it wasn't doing so good at stores. I'm not sure about that, but yeah, just different remixes of Jam, and also a remix of Don't Stop Till You Get Enough. And I do love this cover. No special inner sleeve and no special label, just in a regular Epic label. So that is it for this video. I thank you all so much for watching, and I thank you all for being patient for this video. Yeah, it's quite a long time since like the end of July, when I should have released this like in the beginning of August, but better late than never. And yeah, I do hope you do consider subscribing to my channel and checking out all the other videos I have up. And I do plan to release more in the future, so I do hope you stay tuned. And yeah, I thank you all so much for watching. Hope to see you next time.